Hello everyone and welcome back to Clark Sports Cards. Today we have gotten back our GMA submission, so we thought we would do a little video showing what all we got back and what scores we got on the cards. Before we get into that, I appreciate everybody if they hit that subscribe button, smash that bell for daily videos that I post up. Seems like I post up about 2 to 3 at least per week. With one of them coming up this coming Monday, which will be tomorrow, which is our last chance for our 250 sub giveaway, which will be randomized on the channel live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. And then we've also got our giveaway and our first ever auction following that. So subscribe to the channel. Make sure you keep your subscriptions open so I can view it, to make sure you subscribed, and then we'll give away some stuff on the channel come Monday at 8 p.m. So let's get this out of the way and get into the purpose of the video, which is the GMA submission. Now, I will tell you that I posted out 70 cards. If you go back and look at my prior video, I kind of outlined some of the cards, some of them that I thought might be questionable, but overall, I go over my cards pretty close. If I buy lots of, say, like 20 cards of a certain, I'll go through and scan through and get like the best 5 or 6 out of it and send it off to GMA. So kind of go over them with the magnifying glass, black lights and stuff like that, just to make sure that they are up to par. Look at edges and corners and stuff like that. Even sometimes I have to put on my darn glasses to look at some of the close corners on them. But we're going to kind of go over all the ones and kind of what we discussed on them. I have some football and some basketball that I'll do at the end. But we'll start off with the oldest cards that I submitted all the way up to some of the newer ones. As you can see right here, these are some of the newer ones all the way up. So we'll start off with the first one. And that's a 10 of Chipper Jones, a 91 upper deck. As you can see, it's very well centered, sharp corners and everything like it around. I have gone over each individual card, and at the end we'll give a recap about what 10's got, what 9's got, so forth and so on. But all of these pretty much got a 10 on them, because like I said, I go over the cards pretty good, and you'll see some in the videos that we did have a few exceptions. I bought a lot of this guy, and unfortunate enough, he just went on the DL with a pulled, I think it's, what was it, it's in the leg, ankle area. I can't think of the darn name of it now off the top of my head, but anyway, I got some 310s with him. These are all Mike Soroka's first Bowman paper cards, so I got 3 of those in, all of them pretty much clean cards. Remember, 70 cards was submitted in, and I didn't get all 10s. However, I got a lot of 10s simply because I go over the cards a lot. And I know a lot of people will say, well, that's GMA, they just kind of scan over cards. Well, my buddy submitted 60 cards in, and he wasn't as fortunate as mine. I won't name his name, but either way, I got a lot of 10s, a lot of hit rates, because I really went over them real well. He didn't fare as good, but he still got a pretty good result, so, because he scans over his cards too. I just kind of go in depth a little bit too much probably for GMA, but it is what it is. I try to, what's use of submitting a card if you know that it's not got a chance of getting a 10. But these are a lot of Mackenzie Gores, which I'm high on. He's a top 5 prospect now, I think, in the farm system, not only for the Padres but for the overall. But I got a lot of his Bowman first paper. There's 5 of those. It's graded 10s. Kind of look at the back of them and the thing. And I want to speak up a little bit more on GMA. When I submitted this order, we sent off 130 cards. Due to the shortage of top loaders, card savers, and stuff like that, I submitted everything of mine in a card saver, like we normally do through PSA and stuff like that, just like I do through GMA. And I put a request. I said, send the top loaders back. My buddy sent off his and top loaders. I sent mine off on card savers. He sent every one of them back. So I want to give a shout out for that, because I mean that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's like $10 in card savers and top loaders he sent back to us. So that was great. I got 2 of the opening day 2017. There's a Bregman rookie, and not too high on him right now, but there is an Aaron Judge who is on fire right now. That's his record. I think he hit like 5 home runs in 6 games or something like that. I think it's pretty much on fire. But that's his opening day rookie. Both of these got a 10. We'll set this to the side. We don't went over those. These are 2018. I'll just kind of grab a stack here. There's Rafi Devers. Archives got a 10. his Snowflake up at Holiday, and then a Shohei Ohtani 18 of Studio, got a 10. And then there's some throwbacks, the 83 design, rookies of Rafi Devers. I'm big on him. He's not coming off too strong this year. Same way with Ozzie Albies. So I think some of these are going to be set back a little bit and wait till he starts getting a little bit hotter. But I think that he was a little injured now as well. You'll see some more Ozzie Albies right through there. That's his Topps rookie. And then his Bowman rookie card as well, which is your 18. And then I've got, I'll set this to the side over here, a lot of Christian Pache, which now he's entered. He's off the squad and now on the team, so don't know whether he'll get any chance at it or not. But we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his papers that all got 10s on it. Like I said, I probably got about a lot of, probably like 25, and I sent some of the best ones off, and all these got 10s on it. You might see a pattern here because I have separated them. All these are 10s. But I will show you some of the tails as well, and then give the hit rate towards the end a little bit. So we'll set this off to the side. I've already sleeved all these up. That's the reason why I know what they got. Very happy with the submission. Jeff McNeil, 10, Rookies and Stars. Also Michael Kopech. Both of these are Heritage. Probably sit on both of these for a little while. I got the Status, Eloy, rookie. A Pete Alonso. A Tatis, and if you see any of these in the channel that really sparks your interest before I put them on eBay, let me know. We can work something out. My email address will be at the bottom of the listing as well. But there's a Eloy and a Fernando Tatis. Some of these cards in 2019, I got a lot of these out of Chronicles. I opened a lot of this. There's another Fernando Tatis, and that is out of Phoenix. That's a sweet looking card there. I like that card. Looks nice, especially in the casing. This is the parallel, I can't say the name very good, but Estrell or something like that, design of it. But yeah, that's a cool looking card there. It's not numbered, but it's still a sweet looking card. And then you've got a Chris Paddock, nice design of Unparalleled. And then we got one of my hot prospects that I'm up on is Marco Luciano. His rookie is Bowman Chrome. So that's a nice card. I got a 10 on that as well. This one is a numbered Pete Alonso rookie card. That's out of 99. That got a 10. Pete Alonso Titan. That's a Prism Titan. It's a nice looking card. It's not numbered, but it's a nice looking Pete Alonso. I like the design of that. And this is one of my favorite ones. Look how sweet that looks in a slab. Any slab for that matter. These Obsidian Eloy Jimenez prisms. They're not numbered, but man, look at them. I mean, they're just so sweet looking. I mean, the card sleeve I got on them kind of holds some of the reflector back on it of the refraction. So, but it still looks kind of sweet. I love that design and look of it. So that's all of the 19. So we get into some 2020s a little bit in football. I'll throw another Jordan in there base, because that's always going to be one of his flagship base cards, hot cards. I got a Gavin Lux and Bowman, got a 10. 1, 2, 3 Jordans, 10s. All these are nice and centered, sharp corners. I mean, it's pretty much. I mean, I opened a lot of that product as well, so I took out some of the better ones. Same thing with Luis Roberts. All these are 10s. Got 3 of those. And then a Bobby Witt. And then a JD in paper first. Both of these are 10s. Got some chrome action going on. Got a Luis Roberts chrome. Spanning the globe mojo. A nice looking card. I like that. Sweet card. This is one of my favorite ones here of Jordan. The rookie card. Chrome refractor. Nice, sweet look to it. Passant 10 in chrome and a JD in 10. And I think that we mentioned this before. The centering on it looks like about 60-40, which is allowed for 10 in PSA. This is the same thing. I did measure it off with my little measuring devices. You see, I get down pretty close and get down and look at the measurings of these things, and along with scanning them and everything like that to make sure it's worth the while. as far as sending them in. So that right there pulled a 10 as well. So that's all 2020. Got a few more in 2020. I think an underrated product is this Select. I got a Gavin Lux 10 out of that. A Luis Roberts 10. This is real nice. These are the prisms, the harder pull. Yordan Alvarez Prism 10 Select. And these are premieres. As you can see in the back here, the Premier Prism. And then you've got Panini, and then I've got a Prism of Yordan, and then the base. Both of these got some 10s as well. I mean, you know, some of the newer cards, it's hard not to get 10s unless they have some type of defect, usually on the face, scratches, because the corners are normally sharp as far as that goes. And you'll see, I don't know if the picture will show it very good, but right there, barely might see it. See right there, in the refraction a little bit. That's got, it's not a dimple, it's just like a imperfection. Sometimes these, even in PSA forms and BG and SGC, if it doesn't take for an overall appeal of the card, a minor imperfection is allowed. I consider that very minor. Just like it's not even a dimple, it's just like the refractor in there. As you can see, it almost, it's not a pinhole, but just like a little dimple right there. So either way, got a 10 for me, so I'm tickled about that. I did see that. I thought that it should pull a 10 steel, so we'll get that out of the way, and that's our 10. So like I said, 70 cards submitted. Now we got some basketball and football here. We'll go over the basketball. I'm excited about this one. This is a LeBron James Mosaic this year. It's just his base, but it's still a sweet looking card. A lot of refractor to it. Nice. And then this is the Give and Go Mosaic Prism of LeBron. It's a nice looking card. Got a 10. And these are the ones that we talked about. The centering was probably right around 60-40 range. As you can see, left to right off just a little bit, but I still thought it should get a 10. Sent it in, sharp corners, edges perfect all the way around, and it did score me a 10. So that was the only thing, that whether or not they would consider that and knock it on that, because this is the same way top to bottom on this. This is about 60-40 according to my card grader, and it still got a 10 on that as well. But all these cards are real sharp and in nice condition. But that was only basketball, just 4 I sent in, and some football I thought was pretty neat to send in. Real hot rookie Josh Allen Prestige 2018, got a 10. Another hot product, very hot, Lamar Jackson. This is Donruss rated rookie. That's his base, but still nice looking card. Got a 10. And then the optic of Baker Mayfield rookie, which I think he's got nothing but going up on that one. And then Nick Chubb, thought I'd throw that in there. Had a hot year last year, and I think he's got more things to come this year. So we showed all the 10s. I didn't want to tell everybody at the very beginning that there was all 10s. Oh, it's my computer going off. But we also pulled some 9s and some, I think, 1 or 2 lower. This is one that we pulled. This is a football. Got a 9. Kyler Murray. His Elite Series rookie out of Donruss. A sharp-looking card. I didn't find any imperfections on this at all. The only thing that I can see is maybe it's got a touch down here in this left-hand corner. I don't know if you can see it, but I mean it's ever so slight. I mean, the backs and everything looks good on it. Maybe at the top up here you might see a little bit of whitening there at the edges, just a little bit, not much. Everything else was on it, that little corner there, a small little, and it's real easy to see if you had it under normal lights, but it was insignificant, pretty small, pretty minor. Thought it would still get a 10, but apparently not. It did get a 9, so I'm fine with that. So I did find the imperfection. This is the one we talked about in the video too, that I was more like a test card to send off to it, because I knew this was past 60-40. You can see that's kind of obvious on it. The card is very clean all the way around, with the exception of the centering, the sharp corners and everything on it. This was more like a 50-30 type of deal, or not, excuse me, 50-30. Probably 70-30 type of deal as far as centering. So I knew that was off, and it was more of a test thing to say, hey, will it pull a 10 or will it pull a 9? And as you can see, it did get the 9. Go look in the prior videos. Everything else is clean on this card all the way around, but that was the one that we had in question about, and our questions confirmed. I don't know why this one. I've looked at this card again. The only thing that I can see at the bottom corner right there, maybe, and the foil is raised up just a tad tick. But I was kind of disappointed in this one. I thought this one would actually get a 10. As you can see, the corners are real sharp all the way around, but you got a 9. This is a Mike Trout too. I was kind of excited about this because out of 99. Even if it is status, it's still Mike Trout blue out of 99. But anyway, it's a 9. Still holds some good value being a Mike Trout. This one right here is a Passan Camo Rookie of 2020. Due to the bordering, green all the way around, it's easy to get a small little nick or something. And I think I overlooked this. If you can see at the very bottom, it's got a small little imperfection, little nick in the white showing. I missed that, or thought it was insignificant enough that it wouldn't amount to nothing. But other than that, it's a clean card. But yeah, he got a 9. And my last one, the worst one, is an 8.5 on Gleyber Torres. This is the throwback design. This is numbered out of 299. It's got a black border all the way around. Maybe up there at the top corner, just a little bit. I looked around, or maybe this one down here. I mean, it's kind of hard to really focus in on see anything on it, but I mean, it looks pretty freaking sharp to me, but I don't know. The only thing I can think of is up here at the top, which the light's not even going to show it right. But I mean, the back is clean. You can see it right there, maybe a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe a touch of fuzz on it, something like that. But didn't think it would get an 8.5. 9 maybe. But either way, it was an 8.5, near mint to mint. So that's my grading. So if you look at my cards submitted, I submitted 70 cards. 1 got an 8.5, 4 got 9s, and the rest of them was 10. That was my submission. The other guy that submitted in, he submitted 60 cards. 44 of his got 10s, 12 got 9s, 1 8.5, 1 8, 1 7.5, and 1 7. So, you know, I mean, I had a better hit rate. I like to think it's due to me scanning the cards, but I don't know. A little bit more in detail, we'll see. But any of these cards are up for sale. Hit me up on my channel, my eBay, and don't forget, tomorrow, live, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, we'll do our auction giveaway, and we'll also do a following low budget auction, anywhere from 50 cents up to $5. We'll have a few of them higher than that on the channel as well. So y'all, thanks for stopping in. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell for future videos, and y'all keep on ripping. This is Clark Sports Cards out. Thank you.